So you're scrolling through your TikTok For You page. You come across a video of an artist promoting their song sounds real catchy. You're like, damn, it's hitting like crack right now. Shit. Put aside the fact that that song probably won't come out for the next 3 months and that the artist is going to keep reusing that same soundbite for the next 3 months to promote the song that still isn't coming out for 3 months. I have a real big problem with you guys are doing that, okay? I need you to understand. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Just release the damn song, okay? But modern music isn't just catchy. It's engineered so that it hits your brain like crack. That track blowing up and dominating your playlist for who knows how long, it's not an accident. Those songs are designed, literally, using psychological tricks, music theory principles to get a lot of people hooked on them. They hijack your brain's reward system, but exactly how? If you've paid attention to a lot of modern music, it doesn't just go into the verse like a lot of older songs used to. It pretty much always jumps straight into the hook. That's the part that's usually the catchiest and that people will remember the most. But that's also because artists know that they're not just competing with other artists, with other songs, they're competing with your thumb. Scroll culture has essentially turned music into a fight for immediate gratification. Take Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. They hit you with the vocal hit pretty much instantly. Obviously there's, a little bit of music buildup, but the first vocals, the lyrics that you hear are the hook. There isn't a super long intro. It's not a lot of waiting. It's just instant. Just the hit is right there. Musically, this follows a concept called delayed versus immediate resolution. Most songs used to build up tension slowly. You probably remember a good bit of them. Modern pop just gives you the candy right away though. It's sticking its hand straight out the white van and hoping you just get in the van and stick around for a little bit. The whole mentality behind this, given scroll culture, is, well, what if we lose their attention too early and they never get to the chorus? That's why they give you the sweet stuff first. Here's a music theory cheat code. The brain loves repetition. It's how we remember melodies, anticipate beats, and feel like we know the song, even after one listen. Modern producers, especially in pop and hip hop, milk this. Two very, very big songs that you can think of when it comes to this: Doja Cat's Say So and Olivia Rodrigo with Good For You. The chorus lines are loopable, they're predictable, and they're familiar, all on purpose. There's a term in cognitive science called exposure effect. Basically, the more we listen to it, the more we like it, which could also be the inverse. The more we hear something, the more we hate it. You get tired of something. Which is also why it seems that a lot of modern music, despite how popular it gets very old, very stale, very quick. And you're on to the next thing right away. Which is also probably why there's been kind of a lack of albums coming out, and it's really just been artists dropping an insane amount of singles. An album takes a long time to produce. Instead, I'd rather design the most crack-inducing, addicting possible song that I can, instead of wasting my time creating a bunch of songs that people won't hear until months later and then they don't like it. I just then wasted all this time for my album to flop when I could have just been, in that same amount of time, dropping a bunch of singles and getting feedback along the way. Songs just aren't made for albums anymore. They're made for TikTok clips and Instagram reels. This one's going to get me some hate, probably, but take Steve Lacy's Bad Habit. If you don't agree with me, then, it's fine. The song is not bad. I'm not saying any of that. Don't take it wrong. It's just, we're gonna be objective here. Only 15 seconds of that song actually blew up. It's the only 15 seconds that probably anyone knows about that song, unless you're a diehard Steve Lacy fan. But that chunk was designed to be shareable. It's a memorable lyric, it's a smooth vocal. Something that you can lip sync or just act to. The rest of the song, it's great, but it's not what made it viral, not even close. Then there's Benny Blanco or Jack Antonoff. They're modern producers who understand all of this concept and they take full advantage of it. They understand the platform economy. They compress the life out of tracks, in a good way, depends who you ask. They sculpt vocals to punch through your cheap phone speakers, and they know where to insert the viral moment in the song. If we were to consider album era producers as sculptors, then today's producers are UX designers. The experience matters more than the duration, which gets us into the next point. Songs today are shorter, like a lot shorter. I've seen an an insane amount of comments wondering why the hell every song only seems to be about like a minute and 50 seconds to maybe 2 minutes and 30 seconds, where I can easily remember songs being 3 minutes, 3 minutes and a half, even up to 4 minutes long on a lot of albums. The songs are a lot more minimal. They also just feel to have more empty space. Clean beats, sparse instruments, and hyper-focused vocals. The songs essentially become templates. It allows more room for you to insert your personality into them. You'll hear producers using a lot of sidechain compression, which is that bumping feeling, format shifting for vocal tuning, and 808 sub-bass tuning just to really get that right feel on mobile. It's all sonic design. It's built for cheap phone speakers, your car speakers, your earbuds, your AirPods on 2% battery life, whatever it be. Modern tracks are also physically intuitive. The beat pretty much always lands exactly where you expect it to be, but with just enough variation to just make you feel something every now and then. Choreographers, for example, they don't just pick random songs that sound good. They pick songs that feel like movement. Snare on the 2, a hi-hat roll on the downbeat, pause or a vocal drop that lets you hit a move very cleanly. Danceable design is also very, very common with today's music market. And again, you can argue the rise of TikTok really influenced a lot of it. And even if you're not physically dancing, your brain is simulating the rhythm. You're moving in your head. So yeah, I would argue that modern music is designed for quick hooks, virality, short loops, mobile sounds, and of course, physical engagement. It really isn't just music about being musically artistic anymore. It's just about being a marketable product, a product optimized for platforms. And listen, I'm not trying to say that this means that the music is bad. A lot of it still slaps, but it is good to know that you're not being emotionally moved by accident. It's all by design. You're being strategically nudged by some of the best sound designers in the industry, which me probably saying all this is only going to increase the accusations of industry plants being all over the place, which, to be completely honest, can't say I fully disagree. But if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, follow me on all my socials. All those links are down in the description, and I hope that wherever you guys are, whenever you guys are watching today's video, you have a great, wonderful day. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.